Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a DIY for the cute little sock Easter bunnies that I made, and I had posted some pictures on my Facebook page, which I will link my Facebook page below. But these are the items that you need. Now mind you, please understand, I am by no means an expert at these things. I just saw a few people on Facebook that were kind of, not Facebook, YouTube, that were kind of making these. And I saw a picture that someone had done. I didn't watch their video, but I thought, that looks like that might be cute. And I noticed the size of the ears and surmised that they were using these for the ears, which I thought was adorable. And so, just me being who I am, there may be a different or better way to do this. This is how I've made the ones that I do. And of course, with everything, as you go along, you'll find that there's a better way to do that. Or if you try this, it works a little bit better. So please know this is just a first go. Now this is from a pack of socks at Dollar Tree. It was 3 pairs of socks for $1. I just got the white one. You, I'm sure, could use any color you like. I liked the white. These are the Dollar Tree glass, what do they call these? Glass gems. These are just the flat marbles. You could literally use anything. In that Dollar Tree shop with me that I posted on Sunday, the little duck that they have now, the decor duck, when you feel the bottom of it, there's rough rocks in the bottom. I could feel them. So you could literally use that if that's what you have. Rice, beans, anything with weight. I decided to use these because I have these on hand. And it's up to you how much you put in. I've been trying to divide these into thirds and get 3 from one bag. Although I have found some of them got shorted and weren't as heavy as I like them to be. So perhaps I'm going to try doing a little bit more than a third. But not all of this is too much. And even half of this might be too much. You're going to need some pillow fluff, which I've had for years and years and years and years and years. I've seen some people taking an old pillow that they're not going to use anymore because it's flattened, ripping it open and pulling the stuffing out of that, which I thought was very economical. I'm going to be using a rubber band. You can use these or any kind of rubber band you want. It's to secure the top of the sock. You're going to need scissors, ribbon. I have here the cotton balls, but if you have the white pom-poms, I couldn't find them anywhere at the Dollar Tree. And I just bought these the other day, some googly eyes. You could use buttons, googly eyes, whichever you want to use, because this is your bunny. And I don't have, oh, I have hot glue over here, a hot glue gun that is going, because a lot of these are, well, this is a no-sew project. And I wish I were neater with a hot glue gun, but I'm trying to be as neat as I possibly can. And so let's get started. Let's see how well I can do this off camera. All right, so you start with your sock. Let me pull the little thing out here. Okay. I'm just going to put my rocks in the bottom. This is super easy, fun to do with your children, your grandchildren. I wouldn't do this with a young grandchild. I would do this with an older grandchild. You probably could. Now, I did make one of these for my granddaughter, and I put it in the Easter basket I'm giving her. So that's fun. I like doing these DIYs, and I like to do them as neatly as I possibly can. I was just kind of experimenting with different eyes. I've done some with button eyes, and I did some with, okay, that's good. All right, now I'm going to grab some fluff. Want to get that all the way down there because you're going to be This is the body of the bunny. Now, I didn't even think about making bunny feet, but you could certainly get some stiff felt and cut out a little heart and put it down here for bunny feet. You could, add something to it. I'm contemplating doing that, but these stand fine on their own. Okay, you can mess with this. I want that just a little bit more. This is just determining the height you want it. If you wanted to stop now, I think it's funny how there's like a distinction between these two, because one of these we're going to do a ribbon around and head and body. So let me see if I can get just a little bit more. This fluff never seems to okay. All right. I like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is grab one of the rubber bands, tie it off up here. Okay, all right. The beauty of this is that the fluff doesn't go in there straight. You can mess around with it. All right, now this right here, we're going to cut part of it off, and then it's going to be the hair, the little, you can tell these scissors have been used for paper because it does a stinky job. I'm going to trim this into strips, and then with our fingers we can, let me find a better pair of scissors. These are, hopefully these will be better. That's why you should always have some scissors that are designated for paper and some that are designated for fabric. And let's go for a third pair, shall we? These are fabric scissors. I thought my other ones were in pretty good shape. When you use them for paper, you see that they do not cut very well. And there's no rhyme or reason to this. This is just the topper that's going to be between the ears, and I made mine a really cute little kind of see what I mean? So you can, all right. I'm going to grab another rubber band. This would be a larger rubber band, like this. You don't even have to do it really huge, just like that. Okay, and then of course you can always shape. You see how I just pulled that out and it kind of gave a bunny shape? Okay, you can do that. All right, now we're going to get with the ears. We're going to cut them here, and then this fabric right here will become the arms. If you see what I mean? Because we're not going to need them. We just need this up here, this part, which there's a framework in here that we have to cut off. Oh, let me see, just 1 minute. So we have to cut this off. Let me get this tag off because that's going to annoy me. Okay. All right. So let's see. I also forgot, I use my wire cutters to cut these where they need to be cut. Let me make sure I did, yeah. Okay. It's tricky doing this behind the camera. So as we pull, this we can toss unless you can find a reason for it. But see how it's already curved? And then we're going to be securing. Now I hot glue it. You could sew it if you like. That's always nice. But if you don't like to sew, see, these will go on either side. And then if you don't like, you know, that looking funny in the back, you could always dress it in, you know, like a piece of fabric. Give it a vest like Peter Rabbit, you know. Felt would be a great way to do that. Okay, so now we have this, and we need to get the ears out. So let me cut down here. I'm cutting here. Now these are the ears with the gingham in the inner part that I bought at Dollar General. But Dollar Tree has some gorgeous ears. I haven't tried these with the sequin ears that I've seen. But I know that, and then of course, we can keep part of this, but we don't need this part in the middle. I have done one like that, but you see how it gaps? And so what I want to do is get rid of this. I want to get rid of this hard part in the middle and then just leave the stiff part that's directly underneath the ears. And so let me separate the fake fur from this. I mean, it cost $1, right? And there's really no way to mess this up. This is just a fun little DIY craft. Let me look here to make sure I did this right. Okay. There we go. So now we have bunny ears like this. I tried it one time and they went out to the side, making it look more like a white gremlin. My husband commented. It's really cute, but I was trying to do like a flopsy ear, but I didn't like the way that looked. And so we're going to secure them like this. Okay. Let me turn this around. You want to position the ears where you want them and hold them in place while the glue is drying. And I recommend putting the glue on the ears themselves. And looks like I'm going to need to get another glue stick here soon. Okay. I'm going to hold them in place. How cute. Then after I get the ears where I want them, we'll go back and tack down the white fluff in the back that is sticking up a little. Let's see that. If you want to secure that down, you can. But I do need to hold them in place because I had one that I glued on and just left it. And then the ears started drooping on their own because the glue was sliding. So, you know, I was like, yikes. So you learn a few things here. And even still, whoever you make this for, even if you do this for a decoration, it's going to be adorable anyway. Okay, so now I'm going to try something I didn't do with the others, just to see if I get a little bit more security with pulling those ears up. this one in place and hold it. Because they were still flopping over a little bit too much for my liking. Okay. Be careful you don't burn yourself like I've done a zillion times. Okay. These are really going to be cute. I've got several already on display in my house for my part of my Easter decor, which I really love. Just trying to come up with some fun DIYs. I am going to have to give you probably a tour of my Easter decor around my house because I put up my tier tray. I set that up today. I don't know if it looks, the way. Okay, well, there's my funny bunny ears with the hair. Okay. All right. So now for the cottontail, I've grabbed these cotton balls, and to make them a little denser, I've been rubbing them around. If you have white puff balls, whatever you want to use, making, to me, rolling them around really gives them a little bit more substance. And then I do a little glue. I put it exactly where I want it. See, these really aren't that difficult. You could add a little bonnet. You could hot glue ribbons and hair ribbons or flowers up here, to give the bunny a flower crown. I mean, you could do just about anything. The imagination is really up to you. Okay, let's glue the arms on while I'm thinking about it. Let me trim up the end that was cut. Okay. It does open up a little bit, so you may want to include a little glue inside to seal it. First, let me do the other side as well. This hot glue is hot. All right. And what I do for the arms, I just see where I want them positioned. I see that we have a differential in their heights. So let me get those arms even. And then it's the same thing. You just determine how you want those positioned, where you want the arms positioned, and then glue them on. Glue or sew. I'm just doing a no-sew. I did have a friend of mine, thank you Suzanne for the suggestion, who suggested the little Velcro pads on the paws so that you could have them holding something, which I think is an adorable idea, a little Easter gift. And I like the idea that they can grip something. I'm so not precise on this, but it's actually looking pretty cute, I think. Okay. Let me hold that for a few more minutes. All right. Now for the little facial parts of the mouth, I rip a cotton ball in half and roll it to compact it. There it is. I need that pink nose. Remember, that was the only reason I bought those those little balls was for the pink nose. Okay, let me see. This one's just a teensy bit bigger. I think that's adorable. All right, now we got to pick the eyes. I don't know if these giant ones are going to do the trick. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I think that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work. It'll be a wide-eyed bunny. You can also take a, bunnies do have pretty big eyes. You can take a permanent marker and draw eyelashes as I've done on mine. Okay. You could take some foam and make teeth if you wanted to, like just a square foam that you've drawn a line down the middle to differentiate, make the two buck teeth that go there. You could add whiskers, which I have not done. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear the television through my closed door. Hubby's watching his favorite anime cartoon. He's got some things that he enjoys unwinding to. Oops, what happened? Oh my goodness. Well, let me grab another. Oh, you know what? I think the hot glue hit that rubber band and broke it. Let me get a different one. I'll get one of the bigger ones. I was like, boy, that hair looks awful funny. And I realized, yikes, the ribbon broke. I guess when we were gluing on the ears, it hit. Now, because we put this green one on here, you can go ahead and add a ribbon around this. Okay. If you want. Oh my gosh, that's actually cute. I really like that. Okay. So far, so good. All right, now we're going to get our ribbon. I thought this green would be really pretty. And then we can make some decisions about what kind of pretties we want to let me cut my piece of ribbon. I don't measure. I'm super bad about doing that. If you want to get precise, I'm sure you guys would have a much more excellent way of measuring this. All right, there's that. Okay, I think I'm going to need to reinforce that ear. So far, so good. Now for the Velcro, what I'm going to do is, because they're both adhesive sticky, and because hot glue is super hot, I think I'm going to you could probably just use regular glue. Just put a teensy bit of hot glue there. Okay. Believe me, that hot glue burns. All right. Oh yeah, I want to do that. All right, now we're going to need to embellish, put some pretties on this bunny. So let me see what kind of flowers I have that we could use. You do want to go for some that are small but also springy. Well, look, these are cute, these pretty ones. I do have others. Oh, wait. I love it. You want to put the daisy? Yes, we have to. Have to, have to, have to. Oh my goodness. You could do flowers anywhere you want. And of course, what I've been doing as the little gift that goes into their hands, but you could do just about anything. You could put a corsage there. That's what I've been doing. But also, let's see if this egg will fit. This is one of the larger, no, that's too big. I'll do a regular egg. Yep, an Easter egg. There we go. That was the basics. I'm sure you saw a few things you probably could do a little bit better or refined with. But there's your basic bunny. You could again do, as I said, this was the basics of how it's done. You can sew it. I've done a no-sew with hot glue. I'd just encourage you to experiment with it. That didn't take any time at all, and I think that bunny is adorable. I wish I had those huge eyes for the other ones. But anyway, that's it. I hope you really enjoyed this, and I hope it inspires you to make some for yourself. But that's our fun DIY for today. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a great weekend. Bye for now. Make sure you like and subscribe, by the way. And then comment below. Let me know if there's anything else. I'm not a total clunk when it comes to crafting or DIYs. I know there are people that do it far better than me, and I'm very humble about that. But, I like doing creative things. So if you'd like to see more DIY things like this, let me know. Please comment and make sure you like and subscribe, of course, and click the bell so that you get notifications when I upload some more videos. All right, thank you so much. Have a good evening. Thanks for spending time with me today. Bye-bye.